Welcome to Lore Uncharted, where we document, explore and uncover some of the world's most unexplained disappearances. While we all hope for answers when it comes to people who have seemingly vanished, sometimes we're only left with questions. From the tragic Dyatlov Pass Incident and the eerie Flight 19 disappearance, to the perplexing cases of Johnny Gosch and the Beaumont Children, join us as we delve into these chilling unsolved cases. Dyatlov Pass Incident, the tragic fate of 9 Soviet hikers. The Dyatlov Pass Incident, occurring in the Ural Mountains of the Soviet Union in 1959, revolves around the mysterious deaths of a group of 9 experienced hikers, led by Igor Dyatlov. Setting out for Otorten Mountain on January 23, 1959, the group never returned as planned. A subsequent search revealed their tent torn from the inside on the slopes of Dead Mountain, with the hikers' belongings left behind. Bizarrely, the bodies were discovered scattered in various states of undress, exhibiting unexplained injuries such as fractured skulls and chest injuries, as if subjected to a high level of force. Notably, some clothing was found to be slightly radioactive, adding an additional layer of intrigue. Despite extensive investigations, the official conclusion pointed to an unknown compelling force, leaving the Dyatlov Pass Incident as an enduring unsolved mystery. Numerous theories have been proposed, including natural disasters, infrasound phenomena, military involvement, animal attacks, and even extraterrestrial activity, but none fully explain all the perplexing aspects of the case. The group's leader, Igor Dyatlov, had been keeping a diary, and the last entry, dated February 1, 1959, made no mention of impending danger. The lack of a clear motive or evidence of a struggle, combined with the mysterious circumstances surrounding their deaths, has captivated the imagination of investigators, researchers, and conspiracy theorists alike, making the Dyatlov Pass Incident one of the most enigmatic and enduring mysteries in the realm of unexplained phenomena. Lost at sea, the mysterious disappearance of Flight 19. On December 5, 1945, a squadron of 5 US Navy bombers disappeared during a training mission over the Bermuda Triangle. The flight was part of a navigation and combat training exercise known as Navigation Problem 1, and the squadron was designated as Flight 19. The aircraft were Grumman TBM Avenger torpedo bombers. The flight took off from the U.S. Naval Air Station in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, under the command of Lieutenant Charles C. Taylor. The plan was to fly east for a set distance, conduct bombing practice, and then return to base. However, something went terribly wrong during the exercise. As the flight progressed, Lieutenant Taylor became disoriented, and despite radio communication attempts from ground control, he was unable to determine the squadron's position. The weather conditions worsened, with low visibility and increasing cloud cover. Flight 19's radio transmissions indicated confusion and concern about their location. The last communication from Flight 19 mentioned that the pilots didn't recognize the landmarks below them. They believed that they were over the Florida Keys, when in fact they were likely over the Bahamas. The planes eventually ran out of fuel and had to ditch at sea. Despite a massive search and rescue effort involving aircraft and ships, no trace of Flight 19 or its 14 crew members was ever found. Adding to the mystery, a Martin PBM Mariner flying boat sent to search for the missing squadron also disappeared without a trace during the search. The disappearance of Flight 19 has become one of the most well-known incidents associated with the Bermuda Triangle, a loosely defined region in the North Atlantic Ocean where a number of aircraft and ships are said to have disappeared under mysterious circumstances. Theories about the fate of Flight 19 range from navigational errors and instrument malfunctions to more speculative ideas involving paranormal or extraterrestrial explanations. However, the true cause of the disappearance remains unknown, and the story of Flight 19 continues to be a subject of fascination and debate. The unfortunate story of the disappearance of the Beaumont Children. The disappearance of the Beaumont Children is one of Australia's most infamous and enduring mysteries. On January 26, 1966, in Glenelg, a suburb of Adelaide, South Australia, Jane Beaumont, aged 9, Anna Beaumont, aged 7, and Grant Beaumont, aged 4, went missing after a day at the beach. The children had left their home that morning to spend the day at Glenelg Beach, which was a routine activity for them. They were last seen by witnesses at the beach in the company of a tall, blonde man, described as well-dressed and in his 30s. After enjoying their day, the Beaumont children were expected to catch a bus home at around 2 p.m., but never returned. Their parents reported them missing, sparking one of the largest investigations in Australian history. Despite extensive searches, no trace of the children was found. The mysterious circumstances of their disappearance, combined with the lack of concrete leads, have fueled numerous theories and speculations over the years. The case took a particularly eerie turn when an anonymous letter arrived at the Beaumont family's home several weeks after the children vanished. The letter, which has been widely believed to be a hoax, claimed that the children were alive and well and would be returned to their parents if certain instructions were followed. However, the instructions were impossible to fulfill, and the identity of the letter's author remains unknown. Over the years, there have been various leads, potential sightings, and persons of interest, but none have led to the discovery of the Beaumont children or a resolution to the case. The mystery has haunted the Australian public, and the Beaumont case has become symbolic of the loss of innocence and the vulnerability of children. Johnny Gosch, the mysterious disappearance of a local paperboy. Johnny Gosch's disappearance in 1982 is a haunting and perplexing case that has left investigators and the public with more questions than answers. Johnny, a 12-year-old paperboy from West Des Moines, Iowa, was on his regular morning paper route when he vanished without a trace on September 5, 1982. The circumstances surrounding Johnny Gosch's disappearance are both mysterious and disturbing. On the morning of his disappearance, Johnny left his home to deliver newspapers, but he never completed his route. Witnesses reported seeing him talking to a man in a blue car, but that was the last confirmed sighting of him. Johnny's parents reported him missing when he failed to return home that morning. Over the years, several theories and claims have emerged regarding Johnny Gosch's fate. One of the most chilling aspects of the case involves claims made by his mother, Noreen Gosch. She has asserted that Johnny visited her in 1997 accompanied by another man, but left abruptly, fearing for his safety. According to Noreen, Johnny claimed he had been abducted into a child trafficking ring and was living under a new identity to protect himself. The investigation into Johnny Gosch's disappearance faced numerous challenges. The initial response was criticized for being slow and inadequate, potentially hampering the chances of solving the case. Additionally, the case took a controversial turn when private investigator Paul Bonacci claimed to be involved in Johnny's abduction and provided details about the alleged trafficking ring. However, some have questioned the credibility of Bonacci's claims. Despite the various leads and investigations, Johnny Gosch's whereabouts remain unknown. His disappearance has fueled speculation about child abduction, human trafficking, and the potential involvement of organized criminal networks. The case continues to be a source of public interest and concern, and it remains officially unsolved. The mystery surrounding Johnny Gosch's disappearance has also raised awareness about the broader issue of child exploitation and human trafficking, highlighting the need for ongoing efforts to address and prevent such crimes. The Sandringham murder. Alisa Dmitrijeva, cause of death unknown. Alisa Dmitrijeva's disappearance in 2011 adds another layer of mystery to the realm of unsolved cases. Alisa, a Latvian student studying in the United Kingdom, went missing in August of that year. Her story took a tragic turn when her body was discovered months later in a remote area of the Sandringham estate in Norfolk, England. The circumstances surrounding Alisa Dmitrijeva's disappearance and subsequent death remain shrouded in mystery. The initial discovery of her body raised questions about how she ended up in such a secluded location. Investigators faced the challenge of piecing together the events leading to her disappearance, but significant gaps persisted. The investigation into Alisa's case explored various possibilities, including the potential involvement of others and the nature of her activities leading up to her disappearance. However, as details remained scarce, the case garnered attention for its enigmatic nature. Her body could have been lying in the woodland for up to 4 months, a coroner said. The tragic fate of Alisa Dmitrijeva highlights the complexities of unsolved disappearances, leaving both investigators and the public grappling with unanswered questions. While her case has not received the same widespread attention as some others, it serves as a poignant reminder of the human stories behind these mysterious incidents and the importance of finding resolution for the families affected. The inexplicable nature of these cases leaves us haunted by the unknown. All we can do is hope that eventually the families are able to receive closure on what really happened. If you enjoyed this video, we'd greatly appreciate if you could hit the thumbs up. Remember to subscribe for more videos on the unanswered. Join us as we continue to bring forth the cases that linger in the shadows. Thank you for delving into the mysteries with us, and until next time, may the truth reveal itself in the most unexpected ways.